Hi, Schlockmeister fans. Finishing off this Naked Torture Show DVD, we're going to watch 3 on a Meat Hook. What a fantastic title. Let's check it out. See if it's a fantastic film, too. I have my doubts. The movie starts out with this woman. She's in bed with this dude. She's planning on going on a little weekend getaway with her 3 girlfriends.
You can miss one class. Not this one.
So I don't know if they're renting this boat or they have a boat or whatever, but women all go swimming in a lake somewhere. They're all skinny dipping, but this film is interesting because you never quite see any nudity here. Anyway, their day is done and they're off. And some dude noticed them. And you know what? They have car trouble and some dude helps them. I think it's the same dude who was watching them. But he has an idea.
Now what? Well, I reckon you could stay with me and Paul. At least till the station opens in the morning.
So he takes them all over to his house where he lives with his pa.
Very nice.
I can fix y'all something to eat if you're hungry.
Oh, I don't know about them, but I sure am, thanks. You're always hungry.
Well, you can leave your stuff here if you want to.
Oh, thanks.
Billy? Yeah, Paul.
He's not too happy with this.
Rude. I couldn't leave them there alone, Paul. They might have been there all night.
You get those girls out of here and you get them out right now.
I can't do that, Paul. I told them they could stay here till morning. They're gone.
Now you listen to me. Those the first women been in this house since your ma died.
One of the girls is taking a bath and apparently she has a stalker. Our stalker's not done, though. Our last girl gets chased into the basement.
I tried to tell you what happened.
Billy apparently has no memory of what happened, though.
Why didn't you listen to me, son? Why didn't you listen?
Apparently Pa's going to take care of it, though.
I couldn't have.
I tried to tell you, Billy, but you wouldn't listen.
Couldn't have done it, Paul. I don't remember any of it. I couldn't have.
It's all right, son.
I haven't seen you in here before.
So Pa gives Billy some money and he goes out to a bar and he meets a girl named Sherry.
For supplies.
You don't live here.
No, ma'am.
Drop the man business. The name's Sherry.
I'm Billy.
He ends up spending the night with Sherry.
I brought you too many drinks, and you passed out. They were going to call the cops, but you looked like you had enough problems. I didn't know where you lived, so all I could do was bring you home.
Well, wouldn't you know, a romance strikes up between the two.
How long have you worked for Barnum?
One day.
I ask you where you stay, boy.
With a friend.
You ain't got no friends in the city.
Billy looks like David
I
Letterman,
do now, Paul.
circa 1985.
Let's try.
Billy has a plan.
What about friend?
Well, she's coming out here Sunday to spend the weekend with us. Her and another girl.
Boy, you know what you're saying?
I met a real nice girl last night, Paul.
You around women. Crazy things happen when you get involved.
I'm all right now. I know I am.
That's what you said night before last. And I wound up burying 4 girls yesterday.
We get some sort of flashback to when he was a kid or his mother or something. Anyway, in spite of Pa's protests, Sherry and her friend Becky are going to spend the night. After they get done playing in the field, of course.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
What do you mean?
I do. Because I know that these feet have belonged to at least 3,000 people. And now they're on their last legs.
Supper time.
I know that I've never tasted meat like this before. Is it something special?
Veal?
Veal?
A cat.
Oh.
Paul has a special way of smoking it. Don't you, Paul?
I've never seen meat cut this way before.
Anyway, Becky and Sherry are in separate rooms, and Sherry's making out with Billy. Meanwhile, in Becky's room, there's Pa. What's Pa doing there? What's Pa doing with a pickaxe? Anyway, Becky's obviously gone, and the next day, Sherry's looking all over for her. And eventually, she finds them. Three on a meat hook. So she runs back in the house and finds Pa cooking dinner with an interesting cut of meat. I think that's Becky's leg. Now who the hell is this? Why, that's Mama.
Mama. Billy, your father was motivated by love for your mother. And your mother was ill. Terribly ill. And when he learned that the nature of her illness was cannibalistic, well, he should have had her institutionalized. Instead, he thought only of protecting her. And it was successful until the demands of her cannibalistic nature needed to be satisfied. And then he became an executioner for her, strangely killing himself a little bit each time.
Our last scene in the movie, and Pa is institutionalized.
You know, it's funny. I loved her so. And I never even got to say goodbye.
All right. Let's talk about Three on a Meat Hook, which is the second movie on this Naked Torture Show DVD, along with Flesh Feast, which I reviewed a few days back. So anyway, what we have here is this. It's a horror movie from 1972, I think it was. And there's this guy named Billy, and Billy comes across these 4 girls who have gone camping. They're away on like a weekend trip of some sort. They were skinny dipping in the lake, and then as they were leaving, they had some car trouble. So he picks them up and brings them home. The next night, or that night, all the girls end up getting killed and slaughtered in the house. And the next day, the father finds the bodies like, oh, God, oh, Billy, what did you do? Goes out and finds Billy, who apparently has no memory of what he did. His father makes mention of something that happened, years earlier after his mom died. Mom passed away. Apparently he has some sort of issue with girls, and he blacks out and kills them or something. That's what he believes. So father says, don't worry, Billy, I'll help you out. Here's some money, go watch a movie. So he does go watch a movie and goes to a bar, meets a girl named Sherry down there. Meanwhile, Pa ends up allegedly burying the bodies. So Anyway, he meets this girl Sherry at the bar, falls in love with her. They end up courting each other for a little while, and then he invites her home to visit his house, and along with her friend Sherry, Sherry's the girlfriend. Their friend Becky. Her friend Becky's going to come join them as well. And he tells the father about it. Father's like, "That's not a good idea. You know how you are with women." And Billy's like, "Oh no, I'm all better now." And the father's like, "Yeah, but just 2 days ago I buried 4 bodies." But anyway, they do end up coming over. They spend the night. And that night, Becky gets killed with a pickaxe, but it's not Billy who kills her. It's Pa. Pa did it. So what's going on here is Pa is actually killing all these people and making Billy think that he's doing it. Why? Well, we find out at the end. First of all, Becky's missing, so Sherry goes looking for her all over the place and opens up the barn and finds 3 bodies hanging on hooks in there. Hence, 3 on a meat hook. Runs back in the house and finds Pa with a severed leg, chopping at it like he's cooking something. And then Billy comes in and all hell breaks loose. And all of a sudden this woman who we've never seen before shows up and Pa kills her. Turns out that's his wife, Billy's mom. Billy thought she had died years earlier. And then we fast forward to the last scene of the movie. There's some guy explaining what happened. Turns out Pa was taking care of his wife because the wife ended up having some sort of cannibalistic tendencies and needed to eat people. So he was kind and loved her and decided to take care of her and has been feeding her over the years bodies. And pretending that Billy is the one who was doing it, or was the one who was killing these people. So anyway, the movie ends with Pa being put in an insane asylum of some sort, and that's it. So anyway, this movie does not have good reviews, but you know what? I kind of enjoyed it. It does kind of drag in the middle quite a bit, but it's got some good action at the end, some decent stuff at the beginning. There's a few nude scenes sprinkled in here and there. There's a severed head. But yeah, I kind of enjoyed this movie. It was ridiculous. That story at the end of the guy tells is just laughable, but it was funny and entertaining. That's all I asked from a movie. So anyway, 3 on a meat hook. If you want this Naked Torture Show DVD, you can get it on eBay probably for $30 or so, but God, don't go on Amazon. I think it's like $200 and some dollars. Ridiculous. So I'll put a link to 3 on a meat hook. I think there's some other fly-by-night companies that have put this out as well. It's not available like in a really good DVD form. They're all like VHS rips. They're like bootlegs. But whatever. It's the best you're going to do. And it's a grimy film anyway, so why not? So check it out. Leave some comments. What do you think about 3 on a meat hook? Tell me. Leave comments. Bye. Watch it.